Tonight, it's our last show of the year.
We've got Senior Day for lacrosse and a special segment on the way.
So don't go anywhere because Golden Eagle Sports Report starts right now.
Slam dunk! Oh, that's a poster.
Live from the Jeannie Hayes Virtual Studio at Marquette University. This is Golden Eagle Sports Report.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Adrian Fraga.
And I'm Matt Baltz. Big news coming out of the men's basketball team is redshirt first-year Sheik Pearson enters his name into the transfer portal. The St. Louis product was a former four-star recruit. On the other hand, a former high school basketball star is coming back to Milwaukee. Sophomore Nolan Minisali was a first-team All-Summit League selection for the St. Thomas Tommies after averaging 19 points a game. He was ranked as the 14th best shooting guard available according to 247 Sports. Minisali will have 2 years of eligibility remaining.
That's a big get for Marquette. But moving on from basketball to lacrosse, on Saturday, the women's lacrosse team celebrated their Senior Day festivities. Marquette Wire sports reporter Ben Ward brings us more.
We're back here at Valley Fields, where the women's lacrosse team is celebrating the 2026 senior class against the Butler Bulldogs here on Senior Day. 7 seniors were celebrated at the game with family and friends in attendance, including Tess Osborne, Hannah Bodner, Isabella Casucci, Sayla Lotus, Taylor Kochevar, Sophia Santana, Maeve Dooley, and Adriana Kamadari.
Oh my gosh, they're so amazing. They're so connection is the best way to describe them, as with each other, with the team, with Marquette University, with this program. They just they're like the glue that brings everybody together. They're so amazing. They're incredible on and off the field, and I'll miss them so dearly.
It's like, honestly, like the whole team is like, we're all so close, but like especially us seniors, like we're all like best friends, and like we'll all be there for each other no matter what. And like I don't know what I'm gonna do without them next year. I think I'm like freaking out, but it'll be okay.
Marquette jumped out early, and they never trailed, scoring the first 4 goals of the afternoon in a span of just over 7 minutes. Butler responded with 2 free position goals just over a minute apart to cut the deficit to 4-2, but Marquette closed the period strong, carrying a 6-3 advantage into the second quarter. The Golden Eagles continued to control the tempo in the second period, scoring 6 unanswered goals to stretch the lead to 9. The Golden Eagles added more and more as Marquette extended its lead to 16-5 heading into the final quarter. Riley Schultz capped off the scoring at the 2:25 mark, sealing the 20-6 victory. This game is pivotal, driving the momentum for the Big East tournament.
Kind of treated this game as like a new season, like kind of a postseason, even though it's not quite yet. So we're going to obviously bring this energy and momentum into our last regular season game against UConn. We got to beat them. It's really important for going into the Big East tournament.
I think everyone's on like a high right now, and I think we're just gonna keep like next week at practice we're gonna keep like grinding, like doing everything we can, like to just get better every day.
The men's lacrosse team welcomes the Villanova Wildcats for Senior Day at Valley Fields.
And this one is a slow burn as the Golden Eagles and the Wildcats trade a pair of goals each to start the game, with sophomore Brill Sherman and graduate student Nolan Rapids netting the goals for the Golden Eagles. And that wasn't all. The Wildcats proceed to shut down the Marquette attack, netting 2 more goals to close out the quarter.
We go into the second quarter where graduate student Nolan Rapids puts the Golden Eagles within 1 in the first 8 seconds of play. That goal is his second of the game. Villanova, trying to defend the Marquette attack, nets 1 to put their advantage up to 2.
However, Nolan Rapids finds the net for its 3rd goal of the game to kickstart a Marquette comeback. And this one gets interesting as junior Ethan Salvia nets the equalizer to square this one up at 5 apiece.
But the scoring doesn't stop, and guess who nails another goal? It's Nolan Rapids again. This time it puts the Golden Eagles in front for their first lead of the game. The 2 squads trade another pair of goals. This time it's juniors Tucker Mullen and Bo Westfall putting Marquette ahead by 2 going into the break.
And folks, get ready because this one is a tight one. As we go into the second half, Villanova comes out swinging their sticks. That is, the Wildcats go on a 4-1 run to regain the lead.
Nova's lead didn't last long, though, as Nolan Rapids scores his 5th goal of the game to knot this one up again. The Golden Eagles look promising as Bo Westfall nets 1 more to take a 1-goal advantage heading into the 4th quarter.
And this fourth quarter is an interesting one as the Golden Eagles start their shots early and they find the net as senior Jake Baer nets his first goal since the victory against Bellarmine. Villanova fights right back though and outscores the Golden Eagles 3-2 down the stretch to force overtime in this senior day clash.
And the Wildcats would break Marquette's hearts on senior days. They net this game-winning overtime goal in the first overtime period to snag a 15-14 win on the road. The Golden Eagles return to the field at Denver for their final game of the season tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Welcome to the top 3 moments of the year. First, we start with number 3. Marquette defeating number 4 ranked Connecticut. As you see on the screen behind me, Chase Ross is leaving the floor for the final time at Fiserv Forum. It was one last win for a senior class with Ben Gold and Chase Ross, who are right up there with Alex Caravan when it comes to winning during their college basketball careers.
And now for our number 2 moment of the year, it is Chase Ross's highlight reel slam versus Little Rock. This one was early, but the dunk ended up on SportsCenter Top 10. You can take a look behind me at Chase's relentless drive to the basket. He finishes with authority. Matt, put that guy on a poster. And now for our number 1 moment of the year, it is none other than Marquette superstar Nigel James Jr. Are we surprised here, folks? In late January, Marquette is leading late versus Creighton, and James puts up an exclamation point on a dominant performance. James is flying high with this windmill dunk. Put him in the dunk contest. Come on now, that's a 50. That's a 50. The 6'1" point guard can get up there.
Oh, mama, there goes that man.
And now with this being our final show of the year, it's only right that we highlight some players one last time. Here are our yearly award winners. Starting things off, we have our team of the year, and the volleyball team takes the honor. They finished the season with an 18-11 record in head coach Tom Mendoza's first year in charge. In the postseason, they made it to the Big East Championship match versus Creighton, and even though they lost, they did qualify for an NCAA tournament appearance. Next, we have our rising star of the year, and the women's lacrosse attackers. Danny Serrano takes home the hardware. The Maryland native has been nothing but electric in her debut season, and she's won Big East Freshman of the Week 4 different times, Matt. 4.
What a run.
So far, the first-year attacker has a team-leading 65 points with 1 game left on the schedule versus the UConn Huskies. And for our player of the year, men's basketball guard Nigel James Jr. stands out. We said his name so many times this year, but the first year was one of the few bright spots on the men's basketball team this year, and boy, did he shine. The New York native was named the Big East Freshman Player of the Year after averaging over 16 points a game and over 4 assists a game for the Golden Eagles. He's also named to the All-Big East third team and the All-Freshman team. Coming up next on Golden Eagle Sports Report, we're getting competitive. Catch more of GSR right after this quick break.
Welcome to Marquette. We're going to have first day in
Welcome to Marquette.
When you arrive ready for something good, you'll leave connected to something greater. Marquette University.
I would just want you to listen to me more often and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Welcome everybody to the first Golden Eagle Sports Report Jeopardy!
We're your hosts of the game. I'm Raquel Ruiz, and this is Sophie Hanrahan.
We have 5 categories tonight: Marquette University history, Marquette sports history,
Marquette athletics, famous Golden Eagles, and It's All Relative, which is about our lovely seniors.
Now let's meet our contestants. Starting off with Team Print, we have sports editor Matt Baltz and senior executive sports editor Jack Albright.
And then to the left, we have senior MUTV general manager Adrian Fraga and sophomore assistant sports producer Jake Dale, who are on Team TV.
Are you guys ready to play some GSR Jeopardy?
I've never been more ready.
All right, so let's have you guys start with doing rock, paper, scissors to decide who goes first.
Got it.
All right, so Team TV, what would you guys like?
All right, Sophie, I'll take It's All Relative for 100.
Oh, we're starting off with a big one. Okay. You will spot this senior in the MU student section after they graduate.
Who is Trevor Hilson?
Ding, ding, ding.
What is subjective?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is correct. 100 points for Team TV.
What would you like next? Make it,
I think
take it.
Let's do Marquette athletes for 100. So
All right.
We're starting off tame.
Oh,
We're not trying to harm you.
All right. This former Marquette Golden Eagle played with LeBron James, and his jersey retired in both Milwaukee and South Beach.
Who's Dwayne Wade?
Of course, correct.
Wait, I should probably
like a
wait till
buzzer?
yeah.
No, like
So we only
they
answer our
they
questions.
won, so they get the. You only get
What?
it
Who
if
is
they
Dwayne
get it
Wade?
wrong. It
Who
goes
is Dwayne
to
Wade?
So you
Oh,
guys
Okay,
this is
what's
like
next?
trivia, not Jeopardy.
Marquette athletes for
All
300,
right.
please.
Great.
300?
No, athletes for 300.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right here.
Yo, if I didn't get that Dwayne Wade question, I
Okay.
would have been sad.
This famous Big East Player of the Year had a brief stint as an assistant coach with Penn State women's basketball. That's a toughie.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Assistant coach?
Yeah, had a brief stint as an assistant coach with Penn State women's basketball. Former Big East Player of the Year.
5.
Well, if you get it
4,
wrong, Jack gets
not
3,
Jeopardy.
Who's Henry?
2,
I don't know.
1. All right.
Jack.
Who is Natisha Heidemann?
Correct.
Woo!
Ding, ding,
There we go.
ding. So does it go to them?
All right. So now those 300 points will now go to Team Print.
Okay.
All right. Gentlemen, what would you like?
Okay. All right, let's just do MU. Is that MU athletics history
Yes.
for 100? All right. Yeah. Let's just knock them off the board.
All right. This year was when Marquette men's basketball won the national championship.
1977.
don't
I'm
have to
sorry,
hit the
you didn't
table.
answer in question
What is
form.
1977?
Okay,
When
I'll
is
give it to you.
1977?
100.
Buzzer.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is just trivia.
Next
We'll
selection.
do Marquette athletics history for 200.
Ooh, okay.
You don't have to hit the table either.
Yeah. Well, it's
what I
fun.
just
It's
Okay.
trivia. It's not.
This year was when Marquette football was discontinued.
Oh shoot.
5, 4,
you-
3.
I'm gonna-
When is 1966?
No, I'm sorry.
Do you have an answer?
5.
When is
4.
1968?
I'm sorry. They're both incorrect.
Oh.
Print,
so it
you can
sticks
guess
with
again.
Print.
when is 1956?
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect.
When is 69?
I'm sorry,
All right,
gentlemen.
let's-
All right.
1967.
That was 1960.
We were,
Sorry.
We were right.
All right.
We were at
So
red
it sticks
That's
with
horrific.
So it
Print,
sticks
right?
with Prince, since
Okay.
both of you
Okay.
guys got it.
There you go.
Let's do university history for 100.
All right. This was the year when Marquette was first established.
When is 1881?
Correct.
Of course you know that.
All right.
I looked it up before
Good
the
man.
show started.
Oh,
Good
you
man.
were
So
doing,
fast.
You were doing
I predicted the questions. Let's
Next
do
choice.
university history 200.
All right. Here we go. Marquette University is named after this explorer.
All right.
Who is Father Jacques Marquette?
Ooh.
No.
I'm sorry, but if we're going to be particular
Who
here.
is Jacques Marquette? Who is Jacques Marquette?
Who's Pierre Marquette?
No.
No, it's Jack.
You know what? It's fine. We'll give it to Jack.
Yeah.
It's who was Reverend Jacques Marquette.
Oh,
Come on.
We'll
Who's
give it to
Pierre?
you. We'll
Are
give it to
we-
you. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
All right.
I didn't even
Next
know
choice.
that.
University history 500.
Oh.
All right, go for the.
Wow.
Yo,
guys.
is Matt
You
gonna
guys don't
answer
wanna
a
talk about
question?
yourselves at
Is
all?
Matt gonna
I'm here
answer?
from a.
This branch of the Marquette Wire is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year.
I know what it is.
5,
50th.
4,
Was
3,
radio before TV.
2.
What is Marquette Radio?
I'm sorry, that's
What is Marquette TV?
To Team MUTV.
Do we have a points
Happy
count?
birthday.
Yeah, do we?
You
What?
have pick now.
All right, great.
I don't know the points.
We're winning.
Famous Golden Eagles for 100, please.
All right.
You need the 100.
This MU grad was, oh, this is a good one, was
Locking
a
in Chris
staple
Farley.
on Saturday Night Live and other
Chris
comedic
Farley.
films.
It was Chris Farley.
Good job.
Locked it in before
Okay.
the question.
What do
Locked
we want
it in.
next?
If you get one
200,
wrong,
please.
you're just like set up.
Same category.
Okay.
We're going to keep going down.
This former Marquette president was the longest serving in school history and has a building on campus named after him.
5, 4.
All right, now.
Think about it.
2.
Who is John Sensenbrenner?
O'Brien.
Both wrong.
5,
idea.
4,
Who's Cudahy?
3.
Who is Cudahy?
Also wrong.
All right,
I don't know.
All right.
Don't do the double back.
Okay, who was John P. Rayner?
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
But it sticks with you guys.
Okay.
All right, famous Golden Eagles for 300, please.
All right.
That was the 200?
This famous Golden Eagle was a college basketball analyst alongside Dick Enberg and Billy Packer.
Who is Al McGuire?
Yeah, good job.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Wow, I
most famous
overthought.
coach
Come on.
in
I
All right,
overthought
right
that.
now
He's the
we
famous Golden Eagle.
We
score check right here. So far,
well,
Team Print has 700 points.
We have
Team
to-
We're
TV
gonna
is
keep
obviously
going.
winning.
We'll count.
Okay, what do you want?
It's all relative for 200, please.
500.
As Team Print watches on.
This senior is always gone playing frisbee.
Who's Ben Hansen?
Good job.
Come on. Wait, let's just let's keep going relative, please. Please. It's fine. It's their show. They rigged it.
It's just so you know, the two producers
Okay.
who help the show are
This
named-
senior thinks Sally's Pizza is heaven.
Who's Jack Albright?
Yes, correct. Okay, choose.
All right.
Choose a
pause
harder
and
one.
It's all relative.
Choose a harder.
Matt thinks it's heaven as
500.
well.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, pause?
Choose a harder one.
Some of us have stakes in this game.
Some of us suck.
Can you
Keyword
have
suck.
some mercy?
You have
All
three
right.
500 choices.
Marquette Athletics for 200, please.
Okay, 2.
200 is not. Oh.
Okay. This former
Marquette Athletics.
This former Golden Eagle is a future NBA Hall of Famer, served on the MU Board of Trustees, and has an NBA title.
5.
What is subjective?
four,
What is this? Future Hall of
3,
Famer? I mean,
2,
Jimmy Butler.
1. I'm sorry. Team
Well,
Print.
they get a guess. Did you guess?
Jimmy
who's,
Butler.
who's Doc Rivers?
Well, Adrian said.
No. Wait, whoa. We haven't said. Wait.
I just said a follow-up question.
They ran out of time.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I
it's gotta
literally
be
said Jimmy
I'm
Butler
sorry.
didn't have.
They ran out of time. The
Oh,
buzzer sounded. The shot doesn't
sure.
count
You
if
don't
it
get
goes
it
in after
then.
the buzzer.
They
Sure.
we already know the
Sure.
answer.
No, they don't get it.
Sure.
They don't get it.
It was
Don't
Doc
next.
Rivers.
Don't access
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
200.
All right, sweet.
It's all relative.
Team Print.
All right.
What do you want?
It's all relative for 400.
Interesting choice.
I've lost my one.
All right, this senior picks the blue taco truck after a night out every time.
Who is Matt Ball?
Excellent. I would hope you know your own.
How
stuff.
do you know? All right. It's
All
all
right,
relative
next
500.
They can't do that. They can't.
We
do-
got
you
locked
do-
out.
No,
You
yeah,
guys
we
got
got
3 of
The-
them.
Yeah.
You got
Just let 'em
100.
have
I
it.
don't want
So
to
they
hear.
got the 500?
Yep. All right.
500.
They don't have the 500.
Okay, guys.
There's only one
Guys.
senior left.
All right. This senior had an internship over the summer with the son of Heisman Trophy winner Desmond Howard.
This is nonsense.
Excuse me?
Who is Adrian Fraga?
Congratulations.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that.
last senior.
Congrats, Adrian.
That was pretty cool. He's a nice guy.
All right.
All right. Earned us 500 points. Let's go famous Golden Eagles 500.
500s are getting low. This Golden Eagle became the first Marquette alum to win an Oscar this past February.
Who is Amy Madigan?
Excellent. Wow, I'm
Thank
surprised
God
you know
you
your
know
stuff.
that.
All right.
All right.
Keep rolling.
Let's
Print.
go
I could've
Marquette Athletics History 300.
Here.
I can't believe we got locked out of the
Who was the
that's
team
cool. We would've won.
Marquette
We would've won.
defeated to
believe
clinch
we
the
got
2008 WNIT?
Oh. I couldn't tell.
Repeat.
That's a 300?
Who was the team Marquette defeated to clinch the 2008 WNIT?
We were 4 years old. How is
Nate
this 300?
5.
I was
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Okay,
3. Guess.
Butler University.
That's incorrect.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
tried.
Do you have a guess?
Team TV?
It just seemed like a Butler
Florida
game.
State.
5. No, I'm sorry. Anyone want to try again?
Illinois.
No.
Sorry for being in preschool
One
and not
more.
watching the women's.
One more. Give one more guess.
NIT.
4 years old. 5.
Syracuse.
Nope.
I-
All right.
I-
No
the
one
answer
gets
is who is Michigan State?
Oh, that was close. Illinois. Michigan.
Sorry. All right.
Okay, it's 6
Proximity
It's 6
points.
with Print.
All right,
Next choice?
sweet. MU Athletics 400.
Great.
There's got to be
No.
one that we know here.
Marquette defeated this team in the opening round of the 2003 NCAA tournament en route to a Final Four
think so.
appearance.
Was it Holy Cross or George Mason?
If you want me to repeat the question, I will. It's kind of a long-winded one.
You know what's even?
It was either Holy Cross or George Mason.
5,
Mason.
4.
Who is George Mason?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Who's Holy Cross?
That is correct. What is
I didn't
Print? Team TV,
Travis
sorry.
Diener,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's my bad.
All right.
I didn't know.
What would you guys like?
We will do.
Very unprofessional.
Is there any more? It's all
athletes for 400? Please.
Marquette athletes. Athletes?
Yep.
Marquette,
That's
yeah.
the category.
Athletics.
No, it's athletes.
I can't read. Okay. This former Golden Eagle won a championship with the LA Lakers.
5.
Why is the timer so
Who is Wesley
bad?
Matthews?
Wrong.
Who is Jim
What?
Jones?
What are you doing?
Oh!
Never a
Matthew
Laker.
Bolt's story on Jim Jones on the Marquette Wire.
Shout out.
All right.
When was Wesley Matthews on the
Team
Lakers?
Print. I'm sorry, Fraga. Pick your head up, buddy. You
all
could
right.
have this.
Last. All right. Marquette Athletics 500.
Oh, big one.
Marquette athletes 5 or athletics
Marquette?
history?
Athletes.
Athletics?
Sorry, I can't read. It's too far.
What?
Yeah, the middle one. The middle one.
Athletes.
Yes.
Sorry.
My
okay.
brain
I said
hurt.
Cannot
Okay.
read.
This Marquette athlete was an Olympic gold medalist in track and field.
Oh my God.
It's the guy.
5.
Ralph Metcalf. Who's Ralph Metcalf?
Wow.
Oh my
Jack
goodness.
Albright for 500.
All right.
Team Print. We got one 500
Name is
left.
Jesse
Would
Owens.
you like to test your luck?
Sure.
What do you mean luck?
Do it, yeah.
Let's test our skill.
Yeah.
All right.
Test our knowledge.
Test my skill.
And
Can you lock them out of a category just to make it fair?
Well, we're jumping all over. We're not just spamming.
No, 500.
NU athletics
what do you mean?
history
What do you mean what?
for 500. All right. This New Year's Six bowl game was one of few bowl games in This New
It's
Year's.
the Cotton Bowl.
What?
I'm sorry, Flag.
the
You
Cotton
didn't even
Bowl.
finish
We're
the
done after
question.
this question.
In Jeopardy,
I'm sorry,
you're
I
asking
didn't
before
hear a
the question's
question
done.
asked.
This isn't Jeopardy.
What is
Then
the
ask
Cotton
the
Bowl?
question.
All right, yeah, you got it right.
All
Thanks.
right.
Matthew
Well,
Wells.
I'm not exactly sure of
500.
the winner. I can't do
Which
math.
1,000, 1,500. My parents are watching. You'd be happy of my math. 1,005.
Oh, 11,
9.
12, 13, 14.
2,400 is
15, 16,
1,600.
I got 1,900.
Oh, they have way more than that.
Wait, it's not over. It's not over. There's 1,000
No,
points
they
on the
said
board.
We're done.
We're done.
I fear. I'm
All
sorry.
right, Team
big
T.
man called out.
Congratulations.
We'll never really
Thank you,
get
everyone, for
Thank you.
playing.
Okay.
Congratulations
Thank you.
to the winner.
Coming up next, we have a tribute for our class of 2026 and some final goodbyes. Stick around after this break.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Studio 6. I'm Sophie Hannerhan, joined with Raquel Ruiz. Raquel, for the last segment on the final GSR show of the year, I say we take a trip down memory lane.
Oh dear. All right. Okay. What is your favorite memory with the seniors?
I would say every time we're all in the newsroom together and we're just laughing, and we always are talking about the most random things, but I think next year we're going to miss their presence a lot. What about you?
No, I agree, but I think my favorite definitely has to be our desk bonding event in December. It was a great time to have everybody. Secret Santa. I think it was a time where we all really connected, the whole desk, including the seniors. But their presence is definitely going to be missed.
So we just want to say thank you to all the seniors. We love you very much.
Your presence is going to be missed.
Adrian Fraga.
My name's Jack Albright.
My name is Ben Hansen.
Trevor Hilson. I'm at Baltz. I'm a senior. I've been with The Wire since the beginning of my sophomore year, so 3 full years now.
I've worked at The Wire since September of my first year.
I've been a sports reporter for 4 years now, since my freshman year at Marquette.
Been in the organization for 4 years in a variety of different roles.
It's always been a blast to work with them. They've always been so supportive. They've always been so much fun. And I've learned a lot from them in the writing that I've just read from them and what they've covered. I've learned a lot about work ethic with them. They're always working super hard. I know that they're just putting their heart into their writing. You can tell. It comes across in their writing, whatever they do. So it's just been an absolute blast to be able to work with them.
And again, being on The Wire for 4 years, I've known so many people, the senior class, for so long. I mean, Jack Albright, believe it or not, he may not remember this directly, but he was in my orientation group. He was one of the first people I met here, and I remember it specifically because we were both like the only journalism guys in our group. And I don't know if I've ever told you this, Jack, but I always considered you as a rival to some degree, just because I remember the first day that I met you, hearing that you were both we were both journalism, both trying to get into sports. So my mind just went to like, this guy is someone I need to watch out for. This guy is someone that is gonna mess me up. He's gonna be competing with what I want to do, which is funny because I didn't realize just how many people wanted to pursue sports. So, and the irony is that Jack and I both obviously do our own things. I do TV, Jack does print. But yeah, I mean, like, Jack was one of the first people I met, and then obviously Trevor, Kalen, who's no longer on The Wire, Ben Hansen, Matt Baltz, who joined our sophomore year on The Wire staff. He wasn't on The Wire my freshman year. But yeah, like, those people, just being able to meet them and being privileged enough to call them my friends at this point in my life is just really cool. And it's crazy, especially because I live so far, but I really don't know when I would be able to see them again. So for that reason, it is a little bittersweet.
I always think that the foundation for sports is higher than other areas of the organization. And so that means that you really need to your quality just needs to be that much better. Like, you have a really good foundation, and so you need to step up. And I look at the seniors, and I think we've done that. And I think there's been, the organization has gone through a lot of change and turnover in my time here. And I think the sports desk has sort of stayed away from that. And like, we're always consistent. And we're, living up to the billing despite the amount of change that you're sort of seeing in other areas. And I think that's a big credit to the other people that I work with.
Our class, it's been a lot of fun. These are people I'll never forget working with. They're people that I'll never, lose touch with. A lot of great memories traveling the country with these people, late nights, early mornings, just really, really great times. So definitely people that I'm going to miss working with, but never stay out of touch with.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Some of my best friends are in this class, Jack and I guess Matt Baltz. But man, it's just been such an honor to get to grow as journalists with these men and women, and really just get to see all of us pour ourselves into our work and build something really, really phenomenal. I think back to even freshman year when we were the young ones, obviously, but then as we got older, we became the senior class of the sports desk really early on. And I think we took that and ran with it and really did a good job and put out some great pieces and good products along the way.
Looking back 4 years, what would you tell your freshman self?
The smartest thing you ever did was email John Leuzzi in July after your senior year of high school.
I think I would tell him to be confident in his own writing, because at the beginning of my time here on The Wire, I often compared my work to others, and that took a lot of the joy out of it. But just being happy with the work that I'm doing and the growth that I'm seeing through my writing was something I found to be really important through my time here at The Wire. So just taking joy in my own writing rather than constantly comparing it to others just makes the whole process a lot more enjoyable.
Go get it, baby. Seriously, and I really did that. I took every opportunity I could. I would not be where I am today without starting at the Marquette Wire. I mean, all of the things that came from saying yes to wanting to apply to be a sports reporter, like working with Cam and Stevie on the podcast, traveling to all these games, to the Big East tournaments, working with Shaka and Marquette Thursdays this past winter. That doesn't happen if you don't apply yourself and just go get it.
I'm a very self-conscious, I guess you could say, person. I'm very critical of my own work. And so, especially looking back at freshman year, with how critical I am of my own ability and my own work, just being in this position is crazy because here I am and now it's over and I've done it. And just like keep working, keep being confident in yourself.
You've had plenty of moments on Golden Eagle Sports Report. Do you have a favorite memory that sticks out or a general sentiment?
Jack and I, we did a March Madness C Block preview, I believe it was last year, and we just went at each other for like 10 minutes, just bashing each of our takes.
You know, it was really fun at the end of my sophomore year, before the NCAA tournament. Me and Trevor Hilson, who used to work for The Wire, got to do like a little debate about March Madness, and that was a lot of fun.
Tony Bennett, you are boring. I saw a tweet, and this might have been one of the greatest tweets in the history of Twitter. X now. Saw our post on X. And it was that they'd rather watch Indiana State park cars than Virginia's offense. And I have to agree, because Virginia's offense, there's nothing to watch, because offense doesn't exist. I'm really sorry. But if they deserve to be in, then I deserve to be in. Trevor, let's see you in March. Let's go dancing. Let's put a team together. Honestly, let's put a team together. Let's go play Virginia, because I'm taking us a million times out of Marquette Wire Sports Deck versus Virginia in the first four in Dayton. Give it to me. Virginia, you're done.
Hey, we're going to miss our flight. I mean, the game's in like 2 hours. We got to go. We got to go. It's really hard to repeat in March.
I'm incredibly sorry to the viewers at home not to listen to that. I'm so sorry to all of you. No one's going to beat UConn because you can't beat UConn. Because one player has a bad game, 4 more step up when you need them to. We saw that all Big East tournament. I'm sorry.
They've lost. They lost to Seton Hall, who's not even in the tournament.
Seton Hall deserved to be in the tournament, though.
This Auburn team beat
Again, welcome back, Golden Eagle Sports Report.
The volleyball team continues to make history, and both basketball teams cancel Marquette Madness.
Get ready, because Golden Eagle Sports Report starts right now.
Well, with that, we would now like to welcome in sports reporter Jack Albright and assistant sports editor Ben Schultz for a game of this or that. Well, thank you both for being here. Now let's get started. Which new guard will have the biggest impact, Nia Clark or Emily LaChapelle? Jack, we'll start with you.
The answer is clear. It is Nia Clark. Played under Coach Duffy at Miami, Ohio. Has the experience you need to be a Division I NCAA player. I mean, Emily LaChapelle is really good, don't get me wrong, but she's never been tested at this level, whereas you can't say the same for Nia Clark, so I expect a lot from her this year.
And with the women's basketball season right around the corner, I think it's only right to bring back everyone's favorite preview game, this or that. We welcome in beat reporters Trevor Hilson and Matt Baltz. Thank you for joining me.
Great to be on.
Thanks for having us.
And this game is as simple as it sounds. I will give you a question and you'll have to answer, or I'll give you a question or scenario and you have to answer between the two. Either this or that. Let's hop straight into it.
Well, that's a wrap. It's crazy that 4 years down the line here, standing here where I am, that I can all say it's all it's over. But I just wanted to give a special shout out to the seniors and everyone else that has just put me on this journey, put me where I am at today. So I guess for one last time, for Jack Albright, Matt Baltz, the rest of the seniors, I'm Adrian Fraga. Good night, Marquette.